Hey guys, Orly here from your Women's Gear Review channel, and today we are reviewing the Stubble & Co. Wheeled Kit Bag 40 litre. In this review, we will have sectioned it off into a wee summary. We'll go through the features of this bag. We'll see what we can get into it. We'll do a wee airline test, water test, fit check, pros and cons, all that good stuff. And of course, if there is anything that we have missed that we'd like to know, then just pop us a wee comment below and be sure to get back to you. Okay, let's get cracking on with the summary. So this is priced at £225. You've got 56 by 38 by 24 in centimetres. And with that handle that we've got here with this luggage style fully extended, that will go up to 106 centimeters, and the bag, whenever it is not packed, it is a 2.9 kg, and as mentioned, this is a 40 litre. The wheel bag itself is made up with recycled materials with that water resistant finish. The colours you can currently get it in are just the black. Hopefully maybe in the long run they will bring out more colours. I know this is like a replica of their kit style, so if you haven't checked out their kit bag, then I highly recommend checking that out over in the channel. Maybe you just fancy that rather than the wheeled versions. They do kind of different litres on that as well. So this is a new kind of style that they've brought out where it has this combination of having your backpack mode but also having your luggage style mode here, which is something I am so excited about that they have brought out, because I absolutely adore the brand and the comfort and their backpacks and everything. I've reviewed a lot of the backpacks over in the channel, so you'll kind of get a feel for my love for them. So for the fact that they have brought out something different, something new, something spunky with this style, I definitely appreciate. That's what I will say. If you are someone who just prefers a backpack in kit kind of style mode, then check out their bags as well. This is obviously going to be down to someone who does prefer flexible kind of luggage that they can alternate from it being on your back and also being wheeled about. They do offer a 2-year warranty, returns and international shipping. Size matters, because the right fit makes all the difference. Sign up for Size Matters, my exclusive weekly email community. You can expect the latest bag releases, insider thoughts, not shared here over on the YouTube reviews, and exclusive discounts and offers on the best gear out there. Plus, all my new subscribers get my guide to how to pick a backpack for women for free when they subscribe. Just hit the link below and sign up today. Okay, let's get cracking on with the features. Okay, starting off externally, going in for some branding here. We have the logo here on the back where the luggage kind of mode style is. Then a little bit of branding here on the side. And then here on the back, and you'll also find it on the straps, and then embedded in some of the hardware. So externally, let's start off with the back here for the luggage kind of style. You've got little bumpers here, so if you are placing down the bag on its back on this side, then it is kind of raised from the ground a bit, so it saves the kind of material from scratching and plucking. It is that kind of easy clean material too, but just being aware that, I don't know, like I find, like, what do you see? Can you see that? Like makeup-y stuff always gets stuck to it. I mean, it's really easy clean to wipe down, so that's just something to kind of note with us. Then, whilst we're here, we've got these kind of juicy wheels. There isn't like a 4-wheel, so it's less easier to kind of maneuver about when it is in that suitcase mode, but durable enough. Fairly good kind of styled bottom here, because you'll find like beside the wheels you've got this, which means then when you are setting down the bag, it's raised again, so protecting the kind of bottom and back of this backpack style luggage, wheeled, whatever you want to call it. They're grand, no issues with that. This bad boy is your handle, no cushion or anything to that. This is just what it is for a standard kind of handle that you've got. I can't say it is the smoothest in terms of like other luggages that I've used. I find like they're just seamlessly like doo-doo-doo-doo. I just think once you get into it, it'll be absolutely grand. I think this is more of a me issue than them. The hardware is grand without, or around the kind of bag itself. Going on to the side handles, so you've got kind of just like the same kind of style that they have on their kit bag. So again, if you want to go check that out, then you can. Helps you just maneuver the bag if you are lifted from under the seat or in the overhead locker. You're going to find one here. You've got 2 external lip holes, 3 on this side. Then you'll find a handle at the top. Seatbelt material. 1 lip hole on each side. Then on the other side, you are going to find the exact same kind of handle. So plenty of ways in kind of maneuvering this and getting it from the spaces that you need to get it from. Whilst we're kind of here, this is the kind of backpack system that you've got. So as you would see, this side, more of a boxy style, and then it goes into that kind of flexibility here. For the straps, you can detach them on the side. Got a little bit of a system where you can kind of tuck that away and go into full luggage mode, or you can always just keep those on, depending on what you fancy. There's like a lock on them. This will be your kind of locking style. So whatever you have that in there. Take them off from the G-hook system like that, and then kind of completely put them in the back of the bag, shove them down this pocket in the main compartment, whatever you need. It would have been nice to have like a way of stowing them. So instead of just having to remove them, especially if you're like in a rush or that's kind of what you fancy a bit more. Hang on. Let me put these back on so we can get into those kind of straps. Got plenty of material to adjust them on each side. Quite easy to maneuver and use. 2 little elastic lip holes here on the side. Little brand of branding as mentioned. Then you got your rotational sternum strap with the clickable close. Has a dangle stopper on that as well. It's both on both sides. And you have 2 kind of external lip holes at the top. Just showing you that. Then this is the kind of mesh padding that you've got for those shoulders. You don't have that on the back system, but you do have some mesh and padding here on the shoulder straps. So just closing this for a second. So say we're here for your luggage kind of mode. This like changes. This is a lot harder. This is where the flexibility stops. Flexibility, 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 hard. So this comes like your little top grabbing pocket in either mode. If you open this, it has that easy clean kind of style material in it. It's a flexible pocket once you're in there. Obviously there's a bit more structure here because that's the luggage side of things, but plenty of space. We will be packing it out so you'll be able to see. If you did need quicker items, or even if you placed a water bottle in there, whatever you needed, you have quicker access to that instead of opening up the rest of the bag. I would have loved, I know it doesn't fall in line though with their kind of kit style, like a secret pocket here, just on the outside somewhere. That would have been handy. They have decided not to implement that. So that's kind of like your top grabbing pocket, your only kind of external pockets for that. Then, if we pop you open, got this pocket. They don't make it easy for me to show you. It is that same kind of material that we were speaking about with that front pocket there. I'm going to give you a measurement of this. This could be your laptop compartment. Nowadays though, you don't have to even take out your laptop anymore, so I guess that'll be a thing of the past. Runs up to 16 if you angle it. Obviously, there's a little bit of a thing, but I would just say 14 because of that zip. I'd say 10.5 is your cutoff. Now, what we've got here is, and I read someone's comment, which I highly appreciated. So if that was you, thank you so much. Sorry, I've had to turn up the brightness because the bag is so dark. So I was just saying how this is a 14 inch in terms of like measuring it. So 14 by 9.5. That fits in lovely. If you wanted to angle a bit, maybe you could get a little bit bigger in there. You don't even need to pad this as well, by the way, because it's so well padded in there, but you could probably go ahead and fit a little bit of padding. If you had a sleeve for your laptop, you could probably get away with that. Closing that. All the zips are coated. Love it. We're gonna go here, which is the main compartment. I would have just loved, although you can fit, like if you have a lock, you could probably fit it through there, but I just love lockable zips, especially if I'm using this for travel. That's something I would appreciate a bit more. coated. I'm gonna try and show you this, like, oh my god, it's a dark hole. Let me start off here. So this is the inside of the bag, pretty much like the kit kind of style. You have your hardware here. On the inside, you have your runner in the middle, so you can open that up and see the hardware if you were intrigued for whatever reason. Yeah, let's start with this. So this is your compression strap. Opening this is just space. Can you see? Probably not. Turning her there, then you'll be able to see the C pocket. Okay, so a little pocket here now. They've opted for a little bit of bright interior, so you can see that a bit more. If you heard that, that was the Velcro. I'm guessing is on the bottom here. Just keep this in place. But this is a little bit of mesh pocket. Handy, again, for things if you're just packing out the whole bag, you want to grab what you need here. Toiletries, pants, socks, underwears, whatever you fancy, chargers. Then you have a long style pocket for that. If you can hear that rip, I don't know. There's Velcro at the bottom to like keep this spread out. So really easy, clean material. If God forbid you spilled anything in there, you'll be absolutely grand to wipe it on down. Then you'll have this little mesh bad boy. Remember, if you're putting a laptop in there, you can also put it in here if you wish, if you fancied, if it tickled your fancy. Nice bright interior that can fit in there like that. Plenty of padding. This creates some sort of organization. Nice bright interior. Handy enough. Now we are going to go ahead and of course pack her on up. Got this packing cube here. You should check out their packing cubes over on their website. I have yet to get my hands on them, but they would probably fit in nicely here. That is 12 by about 9 by 3.5. Pants, underwear, socks, electronics, all of those bits and bobs in there. Pair of jeans, another pair of jeans. Let me know below, are you someone who packs with packing cubes or do you just shove everything in? One jumper here, charger, another jumper, pair of trousers, pair of shoes. These are a size UK women's 6. Make bag. Saying that, I actually needed more material, probably. Lord. Gonna go me book, my DS. So I put the headphones there. Amber Doodle, reusable water bottle. I want to fit this in now. See, this is when you have to be smart. Because you probably wouldn't fit a case in now. She's in. Phone, purse, keys. I just need my lip balm in there. Almost forgot about my passport. I hear you saying, give me a weight of all that. All of that is 11 kg. So slightly over for EasyJet's requirements. I think they're like 10 kg, so maybe minus a shoe or two. Okay, time for we fit check, comfortability, and see how this feels on the female body. So this is the handle, fairly smooth. 1, 2, is that third? 3 stages. It runs kind of smooth. Yeah, no issues with that in that sense. Now let's get her on the back. So this is what the backpack looks like on me. For reference, I am 5'6". You do still have a sternum strap. You've got padding here on the straps as well. You've also got nice padding throughout the bag too, so you're not feeling what you have in the bag on your back, if that makes sense. And you've got plenty of straps to attach. Only thing I will say is that it'll get hot behind there. Hot. Especially with like the darker colour as well. It traps in that heat. I could have done with a wee bit more material here for the sternum strap. But other than that, for the kind of like 2 mode, I can't really complain too much because it's easy to kind of switch into backpack mode and then into luggage mode as well. So that is what it is. There is a wee bit of a gap. Don't really like that, but it's not uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable. Just, if you didn't want that, you could probably find a way of removing the sternum strap if you didn't fancy that, but the sternum strap actually adds a wee bit more comfort for me anyways. Overall, grand. And you just go boom, boom. What? See ya. So for a wee airline test, this is the replica of EasyJet. This over on their website, they're going to go through some kind of airlines that do work and don't work. For EasyJet, it's going to be compliant for that carry-on style, not as a personal item. If you're going for a personal item, go for a smaller bag. But for a large cabin bag for EasyJet, that's going to fit in lovely for EasyJet. If you are wondering about Ryanair for that priority fare, so for the overhead locker, it does slightly exceed the depth limit. It is going to work for British Airways and also for Jet2. Sorry, this is where I interrupt and just say, if you do happen to have a wee gander on the website of the products we are reviewing, then we would be so grateful if you could use our links below. This is no extra cost to you and it just helps us as a team and growing our channel. What's that? Oh, you would like me to introduce you to the team so you can see who you're helping out? No bother, let's go. First up, we have our editor, Orla, our outreach manager, Orla. Oh, there is our script writer, she's shy. She's called Orla. Then we have this sexy lady for thumbnails. The main star of our reviews is the reviewer herself, Orla. And last but not least, the woman who does it all. Her name is kind of like Lorla, but it's Orla. So don't forget to click that first link to purchase your item. For a water test, this luggage backpack is fantastic. All the zips are coated so you don't have to worry about any water seeping in there. Okay, time for some pros and cons. Pro number one is definitely materials and water weather resistance. As mentioned, I haven't had a long, I think over 2 years for using their kind of backpacks. So I know with their materials, they are very long lasting, and also with that water weather resistance, absolutely perfect for where I am in the world. I'm not usually a fan of the flexibility, but I love the fact that there is flexibility so you can kind of max this out the most while also remaining in a kind of cool, funky style. So I do really enjoy the comfort of this, especially when you have these kind of two modes. Sometimes the comfort can lack. It's absolutely grand. I do love that you can stow away the straps. Some things that I would definitely say is that this boxy style, if you are anywhere that's like you're in a rush, it's not easy to kind of maneuver with a bag like this on your back because of just how straight it is. You probably end up whacking someone. Also, I would have absolutely adored a bright interior, just for the pure fact that it is a dark hole. Whilst I am used to the weather, storms, wind, rain, everything other than sunshine, I do think that this could get hot, hot, hot. Let me know below if you've got it, if you've tested it, what you think of it, your pros and cons. It is fabulous to know them all below. So it just means if anyone stumbles across this review and they're looking for a bit more, then they can go down to the comments and see your pros and cons as well. So that is the end of our review. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then why not consider joining the channel and hitting that subscribe button. If you do happen to have a wee gander over on their website and you're thinking about purchasing this wheeled kit bag or any other bags, I would be forever grateful if you could use our links below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.